song. This one is all about lessons we are here to learn. Very short video. We're not going to stay long here. Yeah. Please share the show. People been asking, we did a poll a few days about teaching from very high to centigrade. So this is what I'm coming to do now. All right, okay. So some of our followers asked us, we posted this a few days to convert between Fahrenheit and centigrade or Celsius. So we just send this one on Facebook on our page, and then they said, well, they don't understand how to solve it. Some of our followers say we have to explain. So we thought it was to create a very short video to get made small. They take a few minutes. So just come here. We're gonna make it very easy, very short, so you can know what's going on with the whole thing. We don't want you to be surprised or be wasting your time or taking more time to get at answers or solve problems as it relates to changing from Fahrenheit to centigrade, because it is everyday thing, especially at the various medical centers, at the clinics, the hospitals. People, they use these skills frequently in Liberia now. People are used to the sensor skill there. So you're dealing with the centigrade there in Liberia. Then when you travel to America deals with the Fahrenheit. So we don't want you to be striking your head. That is the same thing. Just for you to grab the concept. So we have to make it very simple. We'll explain it. Since we posted it that day, we did not explain it. We're coming to explain it now so you can get it clearly. How the whole thing came about. That's the one we're coming. So having said that, you can please share the show, invite other people to be part of it. So we can all learn from it. So this is it. Changing from Fahrenheit to centigrade. And from centigrade back to Fahrenheit. All you gotta do here. Okay, so see here, to convert between Fahrenheit. So for Fahrenheit, we use, this is the symbol for a degree F. You see that small a, 0, that small a dollar looking at 0 on our F. So that degree symbol there. So we say degree F, changing from Fahrenheit, degree F, to convert between Fahrenheit, degree F, and Celsius, degree C. Use these formulas. So these are the formulas we want you to use. So these formulas are almost like constant. So you can even memorize it, because in science, constants are meant to be memorized, but formulas are meant to be or to derive. Yes, you derive formulas, and then you memorize constants. So yeah, this is it. So we just take their symbols now. We say to change from degree F to degree C here. What you got to do, the value that you've been given in degree F, just subtract 32 from it. And then the difference you will get, you divide it by 1.8. What you get there, that's your answer. So that while we solve example here, the example problem we solve for A here, we say, for example, change 98.6 degree F to degree C. What you got to do, all you got to do is that figure they gave you, the 98.6 that they gave you there in degree F to change it to degree C, just write it down and subtract 32 from it. After you subtract 32 from it, the answer you will get divided by 1.8. Right there, you finish getting your answer. So this is your answer. That's how we got it 37 degree C here. Yeah. So it's very simple. Whenever you change from F to C, from degree F to degree C, subtract 32 and divide by 1.8. Then the opposite with degree C. When you change from degree C here to degree F, what you got to do, you multiply by 1.8. After you have multiplied by 1.8, the product you get, that your product, add 32 to it. That's all there. So we take example problem here. For example, we say change or convert 37 degree C to degree F. As we learn in the formula here, we say you should multiply for degree C. Now when you changing from C, you're coming from C to F. We say you should multiply by 1.8 and add 32. So this is the same thing here. So since we were told to change 37 degree C to degree F, all you got to do here is multiply this 37 by 1.8 and add 32 to it. This is your answer. And by the way, we use these figures because these are the constant body temperatures in these very scales. So for degree F, the constant body temperature on a Fahrenheit scale is 98.6, while the constant body temperature on the Celsius scale or the centigrade scale is 37 degree C. So that's why we use these figures. Somebody might ask and say, well, how we got a 1.8? How the 1.8 came about? So now we're coming to explain how the 1.8 came about. This 1.8 here, it came from the boiling and freezing point of water on these scales. What is the boiling point of water on a Fahrenheit scale? The boiling point of water on a Fahrenheit scale is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Then the boiling point of water on a centigrade scale is 100. So water boils at 212 degrees on a Fahrenheit scale and it freezes at 32. You understand? And then it boils at 100 degrees on a Celsius scale and then it freezes at 0. So let's look at it. What's the difference between the 212 that water boils at on a centigrade scale? What's the difference between the boiling point and the freezing point? The boiling point is 212, right? And the freezing point is 32. So the difference in mathematics, when we talk about difference, we mean subtraction, right? So difference is the answer to subtraction. Sum, when you say sum, S-U-M, sum is the answer to addition. Product is the answer to multiplication. And quotient is the answer to division, right? That one you know it more than me. So, yeah. All right, so The difference between the 212 and the 32, that 180. So when you subtract 32 from 212, that 180, right? And then when you subtract 0 from 100, which is the boiling point of water on the Celsius scale, that 100, right? So if you convert the 180 over the 100, what you got? In mathematics, that alone is improper fraction. Improper fractions in mathematics, they are fractions that have the numerator to be greater than the denominator. The numerators are greater than the denominators. Improper fractions in mathematics. That's how we refer to them. So now, you got to reduce that 180 and the 100. You don't leave it at that to solve problem with it. So to reduce it, what's the number that can go into 180? The greater common factors, you got to find a number that can go into 180 without a remainder and go into 100 without remainder. The greater one could be what? 20. So 20 goes into 180 9 times. 9 times 20, that's 180, right? So 20 goes into 180 9 times. And it goes into 100 5 times. So that's how you got that 5 over 9, 9 over 5, that's how it been in that whole thing. But better still, that 180 and that 100, just divide it. All that 9 over 5 there, divide 9 by 5. That's how we got it 180 here. That's how the 180 came about. So when you see it, it should not be surprising to you. The 180 here, that 9 over 5, 5 over 9, what you can be seeing in a degree Fahrenheit thing. That's how it came. So when using a formula, you got to convert over 5 over 9, 9 over 5. That's a long process. That's how we learn it in high school. Those days when we're in school. This used to be beating. After you do your subtraction, you got to go to 5 over 9, 9 over 5. No, we say it's simple. You won't get anything to do with 5 over 9, 9 over 5. Now the 5 over 9, or the 9 over 5, you reduce a year, so that it give you 1.8 year. You just divide by that 9 by the 5. So when you put it in your calculator, 9 divided by 5, that's 1.8. That's how the 1.8 came about. So now you won't come and go to 5 over 9, 9 over 5. Anytime you get a figure in degree Fahrenheit, you won't get it in Celsius. Let's assume you work into the clinics and you take somebody's temperature in Fahrenheit. The scale that they are just Fahrenheit scale, but then the form you fill it in, calling for the result in Celsius. So all you got to do is you get it the figure in Fahrenheit, just subtract 32 from that figure there, and you divide it by 1.8. So first thing, the first thing you do, subtract 32 from it. Then your answer what you get divided by 1.8. Right there, you finish getting Celsius. Or you went into the clinics, and then you get a thermometer where you get Celsius. That way by thing, when we used to put it on it and we shake it, the mercury got to go and reset. So you want it, the form you fill it in is there in degree F. You want to put in degree F. Since it's in degree C, all you got to do, that figure you get there, the first thing you will do, multiply by 1.8. Then the product you will get after you finish multiplying it by 1.8, your answer what you get, add 32 to it. Right there, you finish getting Fahrenheit. So guys, that's all the time we have. For Kelvin only got linked with Celsius. So we all know about Kelvin. When you're changing from Kelvin to Celsius, you get Kelvin, you want to go to Celsius, all you got to do, you subtract 73.1 Kelvin. Or you going from Celsius to Kelvin, you add 273. Not 73, but 273, very good. But that one is just, I know you're getting a sting. People not really using it. But I don't want to confuse you on that one to go there. To Kelvin, it got linked with Celsius. So We get general formula for it, but I don't want to confuse you for it. I don't want to confuse you with it. You only get linked with sensors. The easy way. So you're changing from Kelvin to Celsius, subtract 273.15 K, or from 0.15, or 273, just subtract 273 when coming from Kelvin to Celsius. But from Celsius to Kelvin, you add 273. But that one, we want to go there because that one is not frequently used. The one that is frequently used, that is two scales, the Fahrenheit scales, the Fahrenheit scale, and that of the Celsius scale. So guys, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much. You can share this video and follow the page. Don't forget, continue to follow the page. Thank you. That's all the time we have here.